It seems like every time I make a Revelation video, I have more and more news that benefits the role-playing crowd. I mean, this game really caters to you guys. For those who aren't into role-playing, don't worry, Revelation has enough PvE and PvP to keep you hooked. Now, I am working on my class overview videos, still trying to get all the classes to 50, and I've been live streaming the leveling on Twitch. So those videos are still coming. Again, just have some patience. Before we move on to these next topics, I just want to say that I haven't had fun in the game since like the beginning of the year. And a couple days ago during stream, I jumped into a daily dungeon that I thought was maybe some open instance, but turns out it was a 5-player dungeon. So I was able to bring my party along. Now this dungeon was extremely long and definitely was a challenge. We also didn't have a full party, but with the horrible ping and missing member, we still managed to complete the dungeon. The bosses also didn't have telegraphs, which made this even more difficult. But we got to learn the dungeon mechanics and the boss patterns, so I was wondering if this is something you guys want me to cover. Would you like me to do dungeon overviews? Anyways, the main point is that I had a ton of fun, and it's been a while since I've been able to experience that, so I'm even more excited for Revelation to hit the West. As requested, I have started to post my past broadcasts over on my second channel. Link will be in the description, and you can actually find a video of this dungeon run on my second channel. Now let's talk about the housing system coming to Revelation. A friend of mine named Cryy from Eterna helped me with all of this information, so thanks Cryy. You guys can check out her blog, I'll link it in the description as well. I also want to give a shout out to Midnight for helping with the translations. So NetEase did a Q&A about the housing system. Let's read through it. Where is the housing system located in the game? We located the housing system on the back of the giant turtle which appears in the Ying City. Yeah, not going to butcher that name guys. Players will get a permanent room in the game. And the race of leopard cat is your housekeeper. So pretty much a leopard is your housekeeper. As you guys can see right here, there's a giant turtle. You can actually find it in the game. I think it currently has a bathhouse on its back. I know the story takes you there at some point. Maybe this is a new turtle, maybe the same, but whatever it is, player housing will be on its back. So these houses or rooms will be instance based. So how can I get my room? Do I need to spend money to buy one? Players can get their permanent rooms with a very low expense, near to zero, so you don't have to worry about the money issue. We ensure that Turtle Inn has unlimited rooms so that each player will have their own space in the game. Unlimited rooms is good. This way everyone can own and decorate their own little space. The drawback, I guess actually land plots make things more sandboxy and immersive, but then again, not everyone will be able to get a house due to greedy land grabbers or bots, so I think this is fair. Plus it seems more for RP than like profiting the way you do from housing in some other MMORPGs. What furniture do you have in the game? Can we have interactions with other players in the room? We are planning to have 160 plus furniture in the first release, and we would like to share some of the furniture with you now. So here they show us a few pictures of the rooms and furniture. As I said before, you can sleep in the bed with other players. They have folding screens, and this screenshot actually looks pretty nice. You can have a spa in your room and take showers with your friends. Now this. I mean, if you can shower with your friends, Revelation really has no chill when it comes to roleplay. I feel like this translation just means you can have a spa and bathe in it with your friends, kind of how you do in the hot springs in Revelation. Then we have some concept art for beds and sofas. And the last question. When can I see the housing system in the game? We are planning to establish the housing system in the game in August 2016. Get ready to decorate your room in Revelation Online. So again, with the way content will work for the Western release, we should have this housing system in the game when it releases for us. If not, then maybe shortly after. But they're going to try to keep our content as close to the Chinese client as possible. Now, I have a little bit more information about the housing system. They say they will offer players different lighting systems that will pretty much change the look of your room and furniture dramatically. And again, there will be a walk-in closet and fitting rooms to try on different outfits. I believe you can set your costumes onto mannequins and preview them that way. Some of you guys ask if this game has a wardrobe system like BNS, but how about a walk-in closet? Yeah, much better. There will be a pet system as well, so you can leave behind different servants, they call them, in your room and interact with them. I guess the interactions will be different based on the pet or servant. Now this is to further support what I said in one of my last videos. I showed you guys a new MMO that NetEase is working on. Looks very much like Revelation. This scared you guys as you thought maybe they would start paying less attention to Revelation, but hear this, development plan of Revelation. We announced before that we will never do a fast food game. We want to make Revelation a long-term game, for 10 years or longer. Players may be satisfied with short-term gaming experiences, but that's not our only goal. As an RPG game, we want to satisfy both our PvE and PvP players. As an MMO game, we want to focus on interactions between the game and our players. Creating a continuous, growing, diverse, warm, and healthy game community is our plan of managing and developing Revelation. So, did you guys hear that about 10 years? If you guys don't know, World of Warcraft somehow ties into this company. And as you can see, WoW has had a very long life. MMOs have changed, so has the community. So can a game blow up and be as big as WoW? Can it live for that long? Maybe this is it, who knows. I dream of a day that a game can keep me for more than 3 years, but I have high hopes for this one. And again, the Revelation fan site and forums are up, and I'll link you to a page where you can view all these screenshots and more. But in this concept art, you can see a few new locations. I don't know if it's just me, but the art that they do for this game, from the landscape to the bosses, is just unreal. I really like the art style, and I can't wait to see how they bring these locations to life. In these screens, it looks like some kind of sky fortress or castle, and then you have what looks like a giant city in the sky with more futuristic looking buildings. And then they give us this area that's taken over by plants, but it still looks beautiful. And with this screen, I thought maybe it was concept art for a player room, and maybe it is, but I'm leaning more towards a hall for an emperor or something. And then here you guys can see room concept art. So look at how unique you can make your rooms. And then we have more furniture. This game is going to be incredible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Lots of new information about the housing, awesome new location concept art. Only a few more months until we can get into the game, guys. Let me know what you think of all this. Does it interest you? Any predictions or ideas about the new locations? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon, friends.